Electoral process cannot be perfect without manipulations in some areas. Tinubu breaks silence on alleged rigging. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. I don't know how they carved up this particular title, but this particular caption of this news is really infuriating. The news in detail. The All Progressives Congress APC presidential candidate Bola Tinubu has stated that while the electoral process cannot be perfect and free of manipulation in some areas, politicians must accept outcome of free and fair elections. Mr. Tinubu told journalists at his Lagos home on Saturday that he would be elected president in Saturday's election because he had worked harder than the other candidates. A true Democrat, must accept the result of free and fair elections. As a Democrat, you must have faith in the system. Once you have faith in the system, it is not a problem to accept the result of free and fair elections. Mr. Tinubu said when asked if he would accept the result of Saturday's election if he loses. Speaking further, Bola Tinubu said perception is one thing. On rare occasions, you have skirmishes and lack of confidence. It is created by the politicians, not the electoral process. In the electoral process, we cannot see 100% perfection. People have to tolerate that. Equally, when you're talking of manipulation in some areas, you have to evaluate what is material. Materiality comes to play. How many compared to the total turnout or total who voted? You've got to accept the result of a fairly responsible voter decision, he added. This is coming after reports of election rigging by the All Progressive Congress APC in some areas and in Lagos. The presidential and National Assembly elections were held nationwide on Saturday, but they were marked by violence in many parts of the country. The situation led to loss of lives and disruption of the voting process in many areas. On Dupalobi Street in the Surulere area of Lagos, a woman, F.E.D. Bina Jennifer, was allegedly stabbed by thugs loyal to political party at the polling unit. She, however, came back to cast her vote after being given first aid treatment and wearing heavy bandage on her face and dripping with blood. Her picture and video went viral on social media, with some Nigerians commending her resolve and raising money for her. Her younger sister, Bina, said, "We have taken her to the hospital, but she's resting now. We have not reported it to the police, but they visited her at the hospital." A polling unit outside the Oba Oleguchi Palace in Ikate in Etiosa, Lekki, was attacked by thugs. The hoodlums scattered away ballot boxes and chased away electoral officers. A resident of the area who spoke on condition of anonymity said, "The information I'm getting is that violence erupted outside the Oba's palace. The ballot boxes were snatched and everybody ran away. Thugs are still hanging around the area." Also, a popular tweep, Samuel Otiba, who voted in the polling unit inside the palace, wrote on Twitter, "The vote outside the palace was scattered by area boys. Ballot boys hijacked. Thugs chased the presiding officer away. They just physically assaulted Edith Effiong because he was videoing the whole thing. He tried running into the palace when they chased him, but they locked the gate. This is madness. The police officer just stood here and did nothing. They took his phone and deleted the video. Was outside when they chased and assaulted at Edith Effiong. Tried recording, but they were beating anyone recording here and taking your phone if they spot you. Area, they hot." And this is the same. You see, I was asking this question. I am so sorry I have to jump into this part of the news now because I can't take it. I was asking, I beg, make an vex. Few hours ago, that is during Saturday's election, I say, now shall say police people follow for armed forces because we hear that our boo-boo, our president, the one that the news with tutorials for mind, say if you come outside, can't do anyhow, make them shoot on sight. Now waiting give a lot of us morale, say, boo-boo don't talk. You know, at least boo-boo don't come out, open mouth, talk, say this thing, you talk, say, now this election, I carry go. But I was disappointed because people will be videoing and saying there are places where I saw this, what they call military police people. They were there, this police, they wear camo, they were there, and people were being harassed. I'm like, for front of police, no, now. Now they are going to ask questions, say, I beg. She na sure say this our Nigerian police follow for our armed forces. Because me, I don't understand. It is not making sense to me. Touts go dey harass for front of police officer, and the police officer go stand. Okay. The whole world about Tinubu, everyone in the whole world has known the source of where, have known source where of Nigerians are coming from. Tinubu has proven to everyone that the whole that he is the one sending thugs everywhere in Nigeria to rig election, and he planned it with Buhari. The same Buhari he says is fighting corruption with. Wonders will never end. He shock you. That's why I say this election, everybody now with him. Suspects. You trust not anybody but yourself. That is why even you on that day, you no go talk anyhow. You go dey calm. You no go talk anyhow because even the person we dey talk to, if he said you out. What is the meaning of free and fair elections you are referring to here, Mr. Tinubu? Free means the people will be free to cast their votes, which was not so. Fair means that they'll be given a fair hearing and fair playing ground. Fair here means listening to their votes, not suppressing it. You have allowed your fellow Nigerians. You have neither allowed your fellow Nigerians the opportunity to vote their choices or giving their choices. A fair hearing, and you call this attitude manipulations of officials and results is not fair or nor harmonious. Therefore, this is not free and fair election at all, but a manipulated process. I saw a video clip of Tinubu that was telling them to go ahead, snatch the power, do it, and I was shaking my head. And you know, some people are really, they have the picture perfect of this man. You know, picture perfect. They have a picture perfect of him being the leader they want. A leader that snatches power. I've told the people, the only power with is sweet. Will be say if the person enter, then I go enjoy. The power we then give. And they will tell you that power is not given, it is taken. For every power that is taken and taken forcefully, that leader, quote me anywhere, is going to be ruthless. Is going to be brutal. Tears, sorrows, and blood. Now going to be the trademark of that particular king. Quote me anywhere, anytime. You see all those, I've given us scenarios of communities where you go see, say, then go come, they beg that particular person, say, come and rule over us now. You understand? Come and be the president. Come and rule, come and help. Have you not been in such communities? That kind of a community, it is always peaceful. Now they beg this person, make him, you understand? Now they beg him. In fact, things will flow naturally. Everything will go smoothly. Why? Because the people are the ones telling him to come. Anything the person talks, make them do, then go do. Submission will flow naturally. Even in the house, let's even use the house, which is the smallest community. In your family, if you know they use force, if you're a very caring father, if you're somebody who you know they use force, submission will flow. Your children will respect you naturally. Your wife will submit to you. But anytime we start to force the respect, my dear, something don't they spoil. Something not they spoil if you start needing to force it. If you start needing to take the power. If we have a leader that respect comes naturally, cooperation comes naturally, my brother, this country, and not just at the federal level, though, at the state level, at the local government level, constituency, you know, I'm telling you, this country will be a better place for all of us. Then say a word is enough for a wise. Hopefully, this election, the real results will be uploaded. We are still waiting for them. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.